Having a home that is a dream is such a beautiful thing to have accomplished. Being able to have a home that you have so much pride in and that you're proud to show.
After all of these hard years of work of going to school and working and saving money and, you know, being in debt and getting out of debt and all these different things, being able to purchase a home for me personally, I finally feel like maybe I've reached adulthood in a way, you know.
Being able to do it the way you want and it looks the way you want it to look. I'm so excited to just have an island with all the different counter space and being able to play with that and be creative any way that we see fit.
My wife is really, really big on owning a home. She is very big on being able to do what she wants to a house. So being able to give her what she's asked for the 8 years that we've been together, 5 years of marriage, you know, is finally being able to give her the home that she's always wanted, you know, allows me to find joy.
I love that in this kitchen in particular, we have a window that overlooks the backyard, and I think that's a really cool thing, being able to watch the kids as I'm in here in my own space doing my own thing. But just being able to nourish like their little bodies and be creative in that, and I love doing it, just like the simplicity behind it, but at the same time it's so meaningful to me because that's something that I didn't necessarily have growing up and a lot of people don't. So being able to have the ability to be in here and give them recipes that they love and just like all the memories around, you know, a dining room table is just so special, you know.
Yeah, see,
oh, that's so enjoyable.
You know, the dining room was always a very special place for me because no matter what was going on, no matter what we did, every single night religiously we sat down around the table for dinner, no matter what every single person in the family did. And we talked about our days, we talked about what was going wrong, what was going on in school, what was going on with my dad at work. And that is a major thing that has always stuck out to me growing up, and one of the things I remember most from my childhood was that no matter what, we sat down at the dining room table. And I always thought that that was a very special time because being a dad myself now, I realize how crazy things are, and looking back at all the crazy hours my dad worked, that was an extremely intentional thing that they had to do to make sure we all sat down around the table, and it's something that I've tried carrying on into you know, my family now that I have kids. And then my lovely round dining room table that I prefer will go right here. So, yeah.
You prefer the round dining room table?
Yeah, because it's more personal.
Really?
When you have round rather than square. I feel like you can see everybody at one time rather than sitting in a square.
Together.
Yep.
I think for me, the good memories I have looking back at my childhood actually, you know, were created in a kitchen. It was learning how to cook. You know, I think that that can kind of be the heart of a home. And I think that, you know, with me having a daughter, she loves being in here, learning recipes, learning how to do the different things that one day, maybe as a mom, if she chooses to be one, or a wife, that she'll, you know, be able to get in here and do. It's fun. It's, you know, it's playful. It's having flour go everywhere and not having to worry about it, because those are the fun memories you look back on and, you know, cherish. To me, a home is safety. It's memories for my children. It's cooking, it's playful, it's chores, it's lessons learned. Just the safety that comes within the walls of my home in particular is something that is so important to me.
Really, a home has become a place of comfort and love for me. So when I come home, it's that opportunity for me to just be who I am at all times, and for my kids to love me and for my wife to love me no matter what. And as I grow, as my kids grow older, they've started doing this thing where they hang out at the front window, and they've started to realize what time I get home from work every day, and they're waiting for me at the window as soon as my car pulls in, and they're knocking on and pounding on the window, and you know, I walk through the front door and it's just that pure love, not knowing that I provide everything that I provide, and not knowing you know, everything that I do, but strictly just because I'm dad. And I come home and they just become extremely excited, and it's dad time from the time I get home until the time I go to bed, and it's on repeat every single day. And that happens within the walls of this house and not outside of it.
Yeah, where are you gonna put your bed?
Right here.